Would you dare to throw away $1 million just to make a stranger smile?
Please put your right hand on this cash. Dead serious.
Would you spend $10 million just to dig 100 wells in Africa?
This is the first of 100 wells we're gonna build in this video. Oh, what
Sounds insane? For this guy, it's just another day at work. Welcome to the world of Mr. Beast, the man who turned YouTube into a money printing machine and changed the way the whole planet watches videos. Childhood and early beginnings. Who would believe this 13-year-old kid would become a millionaire? Few people know that Mr. Beast's real name is Jimmy Donaldson. He was born in 1998 in the small city of Wichita, Kansas, USA. Jimmy didn't grow up in luxury. His family was pretty average, far from wealthy, with no special advantages to help him become a world-famous YouTuber. From a young age, Jimmy was fascinated by computers, video games, and especially YouTube, which was still pretty new back then. Instead of hanging out like most kids his age, 13-year-old Jimmy spent his time figuring out how to record, edit, and upload videos to his first channel with a quirky name, Mr. Beast 6000. What were his videos about in the beginning? Mostly just him rambling about games, sharing random thoughts that he later admitted were terrible videos nobody wanted to watch. And it was true. For years, each video barely got a few dozen views, sometimes not even more than the number of kids in his class. But what made Jimmy different was his stubbornness and grit. Even when nobody believed a 13-year-old kid could make it big, Jimmy kept pushing out videos, one after another for 5 long years. When he finally got into college, he made the biggest decision of his life. He dropped out to focus entirely on YouTube, even though his channel still wasn't making any real money. Dropping out, nobody understood, and nobody supported him. But without those cringy early videos and countless sleepless nights, there would never be the Mr. Beast with hundreds of millions of followers that the world knows today. Crazy ideas, a one-of-a-kind formula for success. After years of struggling with gaming videos that barely got any views, Jimmy suddenly realized a simple but powerful truth. If you want to stand out, you have to do what no one else dares to do. And that's when his wildest ideas were born. Challenges so absurd that people couldn't help but say, "This guy is completely insane." He started turning himself into a guinea pig for bizarre experiments that sounded exhausting just to imagine, counting from 1 to 100,000. How long did it take? Nearly 40 straight hours, sitting in front of a camera, no cuts. Watching the Rickroll video on repeat for 10 hours, just to prove, I'll stick with it to the end, no matter how ridiculous it is.
What the fuck?
Staying underwater for a full 24 hours, skin wrinkled, lips blue, all to show his audience that when he made a promise, he meant it. Every challenge was a battle, physically, mentally, and even for the viewers who couldn't look away. But it was exactly this crazy like nobody else attitude that kept people hooked. Fans shared his videos everywhere, telling friends about the young guy who would push himself to the limit for millions of views. They were curious, then captivated. Would he really go through with it? Would he give up or make it to the end? And the result? His videos went viral again and again, views skyrocketed, and Mr. Beast's subscriber count exploded exponentially. Jimmy didn't just stand out because his ideas were different. He stood out because he did things that millions of people only dreamed about but never dared to try. Sometimes, to succeed, you have to suffer more than anyone else. That's the formula Mr. Beast chose. Crazy, risky, but so effective that nobody can deny its power. Doing YouTube to give back, the secret that makes millions love him. After Jimmy started earning his first real money from YouTube, most people would expect him to spend it on himself. Fancy cars, a huge house, luxury trips, you name it. But Mr. Beast chose a completely different path. He decided to use what he earned to give back, and to do good in a way no other YouTuber had ever done before. At first it was simple. He'd walk up to strangers and hand them a few $100s. Then the amounts got bigger. $1,000, $10,000, even hundreds of thousands, given directly to people he'd never met before. Delivery drivers, waiters, street vendors, people sleeping rough on the sidewalk. Anyone could be part of his next act of kindness. People didn't just watch to see huge stacks of cash. They stayed because they felt something real. The surprise, the tears, the pure joy on people's faces when they realized this one moment might change their whole life forever. And it didn't stop there. MrBeast kept raising the bar. He gave away brand new cars, paid off college debt, handed people the keys to their dream homes. He even bought an entire private island, then held a competition to find its new owner. With each insane giveaway, his name spread further, far beyond YouTube, becoming a global phenomenon of generosity. Pause. What's special is that Jimmy never treated giving as just a cheap trick to get views. For him, it's what he calls a new way of doing YouTube. Make money, use that money to do good, then let that goodness come back and make even more. A cycle of kindness that never stops. Some videos cost him millions to produce, but the return? Even bigger. Because people all over the world want to see how far he'll go to make someone's life better. In a world where YouTube can be full of drama, fake scandals, and shallow clickbait, MrBeast is living proof of a simple truth that everyone knows, but few truly practice. The more you give, the more people love you. And kindness, when shared the right way, becomes a power that never runs out. Beyond YouTube, a multi-million-dollar empire. MrBeast is no longer just that guy making YouTube videos, counting each view one by one. He's built an entire multi-million-dollar business empire, where wild ideas don't just stay online, they spill over into the real world. Beast Burger. From giving away free burgers to fans in his videos, MrBeast turned that idea into Beast Burger, a wildly popular ghost kitchen burger chain across the US. The model is brilliant. He partners with local restaurants, uses their existing kitchens, and sells the food through delivery apps. Within just 1 year, Beast Burger had served millions of burgers and raked in huge revenue, all without having to open traditional brick-and-mortar stores. Feastables. Not stopping at fast food, MrBeast dove into the snack market with Feastables, his own brand of chocolate and healthy snacks. He launches new flavors wrapped in signature MrBeast-style marketing campaigns, giving away cash prizes, cars, and even chances for fans to appear in his viral videos. Thanks to his loyal community, every product drop sells out in record time. A massive team behind the scenes. Behind MrBeast is an army of over 100 people. Directors, editors, camera operators, technical crew, and scriptwriters working around the clock to make each video more spectacular than the last. It runs like a mini movie studio, except the main star isn't a Hollywood actor, but a YouTuber who once gave $10,000 tips to pizza delivery guys and handed out cash to the homeless. From YouTube to global impact, MrBeast doesn't just make money for fun. He uses his influence to drive massive charity projects like Team Trees, which planted over 20 million trees, and Team Seas, which removed millions of pounds of trash from our oceans. These campaigns aren't just PR stunts. They truly make a positive impact and inspire millions of young people worldwide to believe they can change the world too. From a kid filming in his bedroom, MrBeast has become the CEO of an empire that spans content, food, and philanthropy. He's proof that YouTube isn't just a place to chase views. It can be a launchpad for building a global brand where creativity and generosity go hand in hand. A little-known truth, the dark side behind the spotlight. Few people know that MrBeast lives with Crohn's disease, a chronic inflammatory bowel condition that causes excruciating pain, fatigue, and severe weight loss. There were times when Jimmy had to endure stabbing stomach pains and exhaustion, yet he still forced himself to film non-stop, just to keep up with his upload schedule. Behind those millions of views lies an enormous pressure. He once admitted he's obsessed with making every video a hit. If it doesn't reach millions of views, he feels like a failure. Despite his massive wealth, MrBeast still works day and night. For him, fame and success don't come for free. They're paid for with his health and his youth. Legacy and an inspiring message. From an unknown teenager, MrBeast has shown the world that with enough perseverance, creativity, and a willingness to give back, you can not only change your own life, but also make a difference for millions of others. And that's what makes him a legend. And that was today's story. If you found it interesting, feel free to give me a like and share. It really helps me stay motivated to make more videos like this. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any of the upcoming stories. And if there's a celebrity or public figure you'd love to hear a story about, just drop their name in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. See you again in the next story.